Hello everybody. This tutorial I recorded on Windows 10 22H2 and Windows 11 24H2. Today inside Windows, in few different ways we are making shortcuts to website, program, file, etc. I will be using Windows Desktop to create them, but you can use whatever folder on your computer you want. All the links I used in this tutorial are available in this video description and also on the text version of this tutorial, ACOnetwork.net/win-shortcuts-en. So without any more delay, let's start learning. And first is drag and drop website shortcut from the web browser itself. For this part I will be using three web browsers: Google Chrome, Mozilla Firefox and Brave web browser. So let's start with Google Chrome. Go over these two lines button, view site information, which is on the left side of the website address. Left mouse button, click and hold it, drag it to wherever you want to have it, and just release mouse button. And the shortcut is created. For Mozilla Firefox is the same, but instead of lines there is lock button, which is over here, verified by Let's Encrypt. In your case may say it's not verified, unlocked lock, depending on website you are visiting. So it is the same. Left mouse button, click and hold, drag, and release. But because I already created the same website shortcut from Google Chrome, it asks me what I want to do. I can copy and replace, so this shortcut will be positioned on the desktop and the other one will be all written with this new one. But don't copy, which I will left mouse button click. It does not anything. It will leave the shortcut we created before. And the same goes for Brave. Go over these two lines button, left mouse button, click and hold, drag, drop, and let's say copy and replace for this example. And that's it. Shortcut is created. So next is manually creating website shortcut. Somewhere empty in the folder you want to create shortcut, right mouse button, click on it, go over new, and left mouse button, click on shortcut. Inside this window, let me move it. Here we need to type in address or copy paste it, however you want. For this tutorial I will just go, let's say, inside web browser, or if you have in text file or wherever, just select it. Left mouse button, click inside empty area on the right side of the web address. Go over it with mouse pointer, right mouse button click, and left mouse button click on copy. Now over here, inside this text area of window we opened before, right mouse button click and left mouse button click on paste. Now left mouse button click on next. Here it is already selected, and type in the title of the shortcut, which for example I can type in ACOnetwork site or whatever you want. So now just left mouse button click on finish. And the shortcut is created. So here I have Windows 11 operating system, and it is basically the same, but it looks slightly different. So if I right mouse button click on the desktop, go over new, and left mouse button click on shortcut, I get to the same window as before. Type in, paste the address or write the address, next, name, and finish. So next part is creating shortcuts from the start menu itself. Left mouse button click on the start button. Here on this list of programs, find the program you want to create shortcut of. I will, let's say, pick Excel. Now left mouse button click and hold it and drag it to the taskbar or desktop or whatever folder you want and just release it. It is basically the same as from web browser to the desktop. Next possibility, for example, is to go back to the program in the start menu, right mouse button, click on the program, and you can also add pin to start, left mouse button, click on it, and it is here. But also you can go over more and pin to taskbar, and the shortcut is created over here also. And here in Windows 11, if I open up Start menu, these pinned programs are the same as pinned programs on the right side in Windows 10. And you can also just take the file and drag it to the desktop, to the taskbar, but I can just left mouse button click on all, and I see all the programs like in Windows 10. And that is another thing that I don't like in Windows 11, that you need to do additional stuff to do the same thing. But okay. So let's say Adobe Acrobat, right mouse button click, you can pin it to start. If you go to more, pin to taskbar, it is the same. You can drag and drop it as on Windows 10, it is the same. So next method is from the file manager itself. You can just open it with left mouse button, click on the shortcut, go to the desired folder, but I want to show you a little bonus tip. So let's say I want something from Google Chrome folder to create shortcut of. It is simple. Go to the shortcut, right mouse button, click on it, right mouse button, click on Google Chrome or whatever program you want, does not matter which one, it matters what you need. Left mouse button, click on properties, and as you see here on the target, you see where it goes to chrome.exe, that is executable file. Inside C, program files, Google Chrome and application. So now I'll just left mouse button, click on open file location. I will close this window because I don't need it. And here are the files inside this folder. You can do just drag and drop method like before we did. Just left mouse button, click and hold. Drag it to the desktop. As you see, before I release mouse button, you see create link in desktop. That is create a shortcut to the desktop. And just release mouse button. But there is one important thing. If I would click hold, let's say this Chrome proxy, and drag it, before I release it, you see it says move to desktop, which is not same as to create a shortcut. That means that it will copy this file to the desktop and it will remove the original file. But we do not want this. To fix this, while I am holding left mouse button, click and hold left alt key on the keyboard. And while holding, you see it says create link in desktop. And first release mouse button, and after this release keyboard button. Another tip I want to tell you about is when you click, hold, drag, left alt button is to create a shortcut link. Control or Ctrl button is to copy to desktop. So it will copy to desktop and the original will be preserved. But if I click Shift key on the keyboard, it does not do anything because Shift is for move. So it will copy to desktop and it will remove the original. And last tip is, if I do not want to create shortcut anymore while I am holding mouse button, I can just right mouse button click on the mouse. That way you can do for folders, files, whatever you want. Now right mouse button click on any folder, file, whatsoever you want to create shortcut of. For this example, I will use Google Chrome executable file. Go over send to. And here we have desktop. You can also send it to the documents, wherever you want. For example, desktop. Left mouse button, click on it. You can also right mouse button, click on it. And left mouse button, click on create shortcut. But because this is Windows protected folder, I'm not allowed to create shortcuts in this folder. It asks me if I want to create it on the desktop instead. And let's say yes. In case it is not protected, you can create it and have the shortcut here, and this shortcut you can move to wherever you want. To move it, it is simple. You can just go over the shortcut, right mouse button click, and left mouse button click on cut. Go over to wherever you want, let's say documents, does not matter, this is for presentation purposes only. And in the empty area of selected documents, right mouse button click in the empty area and click paste with the left mouse button. And here it is. So in Windows 11, if I do the same, Chrome, right, left, open file location, left, move this to this side, I get to the same files and folders. Drag left, alt, control and shift, that is the same as on Windows 10, and right mouse button click. But a little bit different is right mouse button click. So if I right mouse button click, let's say on Chrome X, whatever, I need to left mouse button click show more options to show me these options. Again, additional step in Windows 11 that in Windows 10 it is easier. But okay, it is what it is. So here I can create shortcut or send to and desktop create shortcut, for example. But let's create a shortcut. Let me show you. Same error message, left mouse button click on yes. And here is the shortcut. Now if I want to move it, right mouse button click on it. And here on the top I have cut, copy, rename, share or delete. So let's say cut, left mouse button click on it, or Ctrl X on the keyboard. And if I go, let's say, into the documents, right mouse button click and paste. And that's it. And for this last part, let's manually create a shortcut. Right mouse button, left mouse button, and the location is here. C, Program Files, Google Chrome, and Application. To create a shortcut, open whatever folder, desktop, wherever you want to have it. In the empty area, right mouse button click on it, go over New, and left mouse button click on Shortcut. This part is completely the same as I was creating a website shortcut. But now it is the difference because I will left mouse button click on Browse. And now just go to this folder. Now use left mouse button click on the arrows to expand each individual element and get to the position where you want to create shortcut off. And here we have Google Chrome. I can also click on whatever folder or file I want, but just left mouse button click on what you want and left mouse button click on OK to confirm it. You see, this whole location is in the parentheses, I believe it is called. I don't remember in English how to call it. Okay, let's say parentheses. I will correct myself if it is wrong. So, it is the same as this. You can also just left mouse button click on the end, for example here. Select, right mouse button click on the selected, left mouse button click copy. Go over here, right mouse button click in the text area, and left mouse button click on paste. But also you can do it without those apostrophes, and when you are done, left mouse button click on next down below. Here type in the name, let's say Google Chrome web browser, and left mouse button click on finish. So here in Windows 11, manually creating shortcut, it is basically almost the same. Right mouse button click on desired folder, desktop, wherever. Go over New and left mouse button click on Shortcut. You see the same. Left mouse button click on Browse. You can use the arrows to get to the right position. Left mouse button, next. Name it, finish, and that's it. And that was it for this tutorial. If you have any questions, did not understand something, to say something or whatsoever, just type it in the comment section. Remember that resources is in the description below this video. Until next time, stay amazing and see ya. Bye bye!